Okay. Any luck finding here? Very good. Good. Sumi concerns with the other uncle. Whatever. Kaboom. What the hell? Bonus force, but all it is pulverized. Even the strongest haymaker at the rock monster punch more up cascading fault lines crushed all the creature's face. Goes into final music. So I just much obliged friend. We'll be getting the rest of this track laid down and head out now. Well, I'll mark our route on our phone in case our paths separate. Well, let's go to the railroad camp. As you are heading down the dusty desert trail, you sense an extremely powerful, extremely malicious car presence nearby. You track its source to a nearby ranch. Hellstorm Ranch. Okay. Bookshelf is mostly burnt leather working manual. You like the proper leather working. Leather working. Extra thick leather. Okay. This bunch is holy water soaked thread. Make something out of a thick leather. Let's make pants. Let's make a hat. Okay. Thick leather, we can. Bringing this will attract the attention of at least one opponent. Plus 6 pistol damage. Oh. Brass bullring. Cows, cows. Increases your muscle by 11 and maximum HP at 25. But you shouldn't drink it. There are no cow scientists, but you're pretty sure this would kill you if you drank it. There's not even any such thing that is a cow scientist. Okay. Hackers. Okay. Is there anything else? So we can make leather weapons. Let's go to the railroad camp. Some kind of crazy skeleton charges you from behind the rocky outcropping. He's crazier than most animated walking human skeletons you see because he's got a buffalo skull for a head. Buffalo headed people. Okay, fight. Buffalo skin pants. 6 muscle, 3 armor. 5 muscle, 3 armor. Okay. Let's wear the buffalo skin. Okay, what is wrong now? Mr. Sleepwalk there. Jelly beans? What you got there? Jelly beans? Yep. Can I have one more? Please? No, get your own. Well, I never. Where do you get them? Little ways south away from a fella named Roy Bean. Howdy boss. Me stuck again? Breadwood. They opened a lumber camp after the mines dried up. If you can fix a deal with them for the lumber we need, I can handle the engineering side of things. So very good. Anything you can find to build a way out style. Simplest option. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Play telescopes. Easy. Can you pay your meat and take the telescope at the big canyon? Quite a bridge to get across the thing. That's cool. So we need let's finish this side. We'll do the closure now. Let's finish that. Was it closure one? Yeah. It was lost picture now. complete this. With a baker and this lady. Let's get some scraps. I need 10. Ten scraps. Oh. We have 10. Let's go to the professors. Where's the professors? Let's fabricate a battery. Let's go back. The machine is dark. There is a circular hole in the machine hums to magic. Chelako Kuskro. Push it. The machine on the side of the beer chopper is missing. There's a page here that's pretty obviously broken. Glowing letters read, Acha. There's a big cylinder on top of this cylinder. very heavy, 2 foot long. There is a piece that specifically gets replaced. Spurring like that and a giant, untrustworthy alien mechanical kitten. It happened a long time ago. Back to the professor. Yo. Professor is examining something with intense concentration. Let's go to the coming thing. Your vibrator transponder thing starts bleeping at you. You play hot and cold until it really kills. There is a monolith here. Yo. Something happened. What happened? It's slightly bigger around that than your head. You place the ring on your head, two things happen. One is that it begins humming and shimmering that weird way. The other, you suddenly feel as if it puts earplugs in your brain. I'll say it's weird and it's not entirely pleasant. Take off the headband. -5 mysticality. Let's check again. You find an abandoned crate on the side of a trail. No treason. There is a ranch out this way run by a lady named Alexandria. Not that I got much on for her, but still now. Now the footage happens. You discovered Alexandria now. Howdy, Mayor. I'm Josephine Walker, here on behalf of the Memphis Destiny Railroad Company. We need to build a bridge in hurry, so I'm set to cut a deal of London. Maybe I could help with some of your problems. Okay. The town's entire stock of yeast was stolen by yeasty gang, the baker boys. Some major get which is them. Horses are drunk. Butter biscuit. Okay. This guy is grimly washing dishes. He notices you looking and leaves you irritated. See bartender for darts. Just 2 folds. Looks like some poor son of a biscuit wandered into town. Howdy, cake sucker. Get used to it. We like our cousin here in Redwood. But cake sucker? Buy a drink. Okay. Ask about the darts. I will go to the Ask about the guy washing dishes. That muffin lover ran up a tab he couldn't pay, so now he gets to wash it. Some of them dishes have been saving for just such an occasion. 150. Let's ask them. The man with the black hat has a huge pile of meat in front of him. One with the hat looks broken inside. What's you playing, fellas? Pharaoh. Until this cowpoke ran out of money. How does it work? You bet 50 meat and then you name as many pharaohs as you can. Every time you name one, I give you 20 meats. How did the guy lose all of his meat? He's real bad. Okay, let's start naming pharaohs. Tutankhamun. What else you got? You don't actually know any more pharaohs. How about Akhenaten? Okay, that's all I got. Okay, look. This isn't mom and pop's family fun times, and this is a dive bar in a dive town. People who drink in there are mainly drifters and desperados. Don't go splashing around in the literal scum of the earth. In the literal scum of the. I'm gonna. Seriously, don't. This is wrong and disgusting. It's wild behavior. What's it look like? Why are you doing this to me? I had to skip lunch today because I couldn't stop thinking about you and these foul spitting. La 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 la, I'm not listening, you find nothing. You're the worst person in the world. See, it's a pair of boots. See, there's Mr. Delicate still. Maximum AP. Okay. Redwood trading post. Trade with it. Hey. Cow punching skills. Flag post. Yellow flag postcard. Crowbar. Dynamite lasso. 2500. Mushroom plucking pliers. Sulfur match. Wet boots. What resistant? Okay. It says I owe you 1 p.m. Okay. We don't take that into account. Did you say need or need? How about the caliper? You're even dumber than I assumed, but whatever, you can tell him I from yourself. Okay? Hey, I paid off your tab, you're free. What should do a thing like that for? I was just feeling charitable, I guess. Well, thanks, but I don't know how to do pretty much nothing except washing dishes. Nothing at all. But I can also wash clothes, and I can play the washboard. Just send him to that water. Okay. Then it's crouton. Croissant liberate. Then it's crouton. Croissant liberaton. Nothing that way but thousands of trees. It's in the bunkhouse. Master of flushing. Oh, this will be drafty place to sleep. There's some water and a few miscellaneous toiletries provided. Wash up. Yo. This guy seems very focused on his beard goal. This guy just chilling by the fire. It must not be a very good fire. Talk to him. Hobart Buppert. Hobart Buppert. What's favor? My only dream in life is to see an owl skeleton. Petting cemetery. I got no prospects of paying it back, but I got a camera and I figured if you want to see owl skeleton. Okay. Okay, I will be back, owl. Petting cemetery. Okay, let's go to the Alexandria Ranch. What do we have there? Okay, we have cows. There's no way past these cows except through these cows. Tinted beefsteak. Good God. Muscle by 6. Okay. This place has really been ruined. Undestroyed bookshelf, scavenge, Diary of Alexandria. Mostly destroyed. Cow punching volumes. A solid steel wall door. Half a cannonball. You pick up the cannonball and inspect it. There's an inscription that you can mostly read. Cannonball came from Fort Treason and it got the address. This bombardment was done by the army. Skill that increases your armor. Small amount of damage. Okay, let's learn. Let's try books. He isn't interested in a chance. He turns the passage about a soldier. And the nearby fort warning her about some kind of danger he wouldn't specify. So she moved her most valuable books to the cellar and took an ordinary precaution. Solid steel wall door. So this is a meat. Baker and Captain's Door. Let's go to Fort Treason. Loco suddenly gets pulled by something on the side of the train and it's easy to look like the horse skeleton. Doing of getting places faster. There is a frequency of animal count. It's a demi converting cannon. You look at the cannon, it's a fine cannon. Demi converting cannon. You look through the gaming cannon, you can't see anything. Jumble like mine. This must have been very strong. Stone fan. Okay. Artillery saber. Yes, that is what I want. Nitrate whiskey. Private lemon star. Vienna procession. In immaculate care for standard animal or private lemon. It's private in 2 ways. Private Lemon's diary is pretty dry and not very interesting. Just a list of the day-to-day duties of a straight-laced soldier up in the hills without anything to fight. Towards the end, though, it starts to mention their commanding orders. The Captain Simon becoming increasingly agitated and convinced that nearby ranks was being used as a spy outpost. Lemon doesn't sound convinced, but as one annoyingly way the emperor puts it, orders are orders. The last few entries have to do with dissent in the ranks and the possibility of mutiny, the thought of which Lemon abhors. The rest of the pages are blank. 7 to 9 levels. The army, in its infinite wisdom, apparently decided that every soldier needed a sword, even the ones who were only good at using them. Plus 6 pistol attacks. 7 to 9. Were underneath arrest. What? Why? What did I do? Crying, so much crying. I never am crying. Telling it at a touch, crime words. What makes you saying I am a crime word? Well, looking at you, looking at all this crying. Right. What is it, Rami? Deputy bag. Plus 7 pistol attack. You see a few buildings off in the distance and spur loco towards them. It turns out to be old Kellogg's sanitarium. Crazy guy obsessed with bodily and spiritual qualities, charging these people and harming them to eat bad food for a few minutes. Welcome to Gorman Lancaster's one and only petting cemetery. It's educational and entertainal. Only 500 unique for a lifetime pass. Entertainal? You don't look the pattern, okay? Petting cemetery is a variety of guaranteed genuine animal skeleton, and you are free to touch your hand and no ID. Can I feed them? Yeah. Exorbitant. Okay. Jackrabbit. Increase your speed for the rest of the day. Pack rat skeleton, but there's nothing there. Desert tortoise. Increases your armor. Oh, okay, so we can do this multiple times. Desert ape skeleton. Melee damage. Bobcat skeleton. Into the ferocity. Fox skeleton. Let's Robert. The buffalo Afghanistan. I noticed you're missing a pack rat. Yeah, some damn fool hippie stole it. No idea what they wanted. There's a reward for anyone. What's the reward? 59. Okay, I'll get it. Pot of darkness. You're missing a buffalo. I never actually had a buffalo, but I set the pedestal up just in case. If you find any buffalo bones, I'll buy them. Only 50? Only those small bones or in bed. Let's see what I can do. List of buffalo bones. You're missing an ape. The ridiculous fool Kellogg stole it to use for anatomy lessons. I tried to tell him it's stupid to use an ape skeleton to teach human anatomy. Human anatomy, especially when there's plenty of actual human skeletons out in the desert. 50 meat for a burglary. Recovery, not burglary. That's years of your ownership right now. Okay, I'll get it. Okay. Let's go to Royal Bean's house. A short ring out and the item. Okay. Red hot pistol. Okay, equip the pistols to 7, 15 to 17. Artillery saber 7 to 9, 5 to 6. House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Though I must prefer to perform his morning ablutions outdoor, performs in the family. Flush it. There is single yellow jelly bean in this. The sign that says Paraguayan murder bee honey jelly bean. 6,000. This lack of jelly beans is not for sale. Lack of jelly beans. Nothing special. As soon as you get near the platoon, you can smell the overpoweringly sweet stench of exudes. Nauseatingly sweet like the rotten corpse of a dead baby hair. No. Look inside. The power pistol. 13 to 17. Physical plus 6 maximum. How do they pilgrim named Troy Bean? What do you do here? When I first came to these parts, I was about two things. Dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in bounty hunting in Kansas anymore. Anyone ever heard of what happened? Got old job. Nothing hung up my pistol for every points of the world. Look, he's pointing at an empty hook over us. Okay, so I got that. He still sells some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This whole place is just a jelly bean museum now. Seems like a sign out front of the jacket. Let's go back. Bunch of crooks and shady characters stolen. All 3 jars. Those saving them soft target now that I'm retired. Well, I'll help you get back. Okay. I want to buy. Let's get the jelly beans. Don't know who you think you're asking, but you better turn yourself right now and tell that to me. Because you wanna eat lead. And that's not gonna be healthy. Take a hang over. You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from an old woman, and I aim to have them back. Just how you planning words. Listen fellas, you stole a jar of candy from an old man. This is such a small, petty, sad little crime. It barely even qualifies as a crime because everyone who wanted person is gonna be enough in stock to turn it into. More importantly, what would be mother's thing? Giving a chance to turn over from this kind of crime defense, so you take it. This one's really not the lifeless situation. What? Maybe that one. Missing rings. Pull up our cuts fit, curves fit like that. Move forward. More speed, maximum. Vibrate pattern. Northwest towards a huge old cactus fort. Old red land. Here I'll move. It's still not for sale. At the side of the tree. Oh, no climbing for humans. I'm here for taking back a jar of jelly beans you goblins stealing. What? Colorful metal fruit drops. Those are for pile. What? No upstairs for me. You can be bribing me. A good demon candy bar, the levels have been knowing. No climbing for human. What are you wanting? Cactus syrup. Using my trap. Bhakti must be already Bhakti mostly. Oh. That is why bring the syrup. If you were a tap, Bhakti must be mysticality. How do I get Bhakti mysticality? Let's go to Kalagani. Deserted campsite. Let's building. Gymnasium. Barn door is down. Your body is still wrong. It's a stretch master 4000. Vibromatic skeleton agitator. Scale like a ruler but for weight. Weigh yourself. 16 ounces. Height and weight recording of rancher's customer. One lignous and 4 feet tall. 9 centimeters and 4 parsangs. $24 stones. List of draconian fitness rules. Go to the office. Ape skeleton. Okay. Animals. National Geographic. Hello, we are a ghost. It does appear so, and alas, without me here to interest in me, all my patients have fled. Out ravaging the countryside in their own bodies. One cannot have purity of soul without purity of the body, you know. Purity kick about. My threefold path of the elimination of corrupting influences. Sure. Nighttime activities alone. What? What's the second step? Scientifically developed. My regimen eliminates corrupting influences from the body, thus purifying the body, mind and soul. Good result to suit. When it works, only coincidence. You are incorporeal, so go ahead and try to stop me. Well, I know. You find a binder full of cryptic miscellaneous notes labeled Kellogg's Grain Flakes paper. Chastity pants. So, -5 marks. It's a combination grain sifter, flour mill, who knows what. Its grain hoppers are currently empty. Kellogg's. I get it. Dough press. Wide slot. Let's see that. Set your strap and some long stretches. What? This place is terrible. Okay. So then let's go with darkness. You notice a black spot at the base of the mountain stage. You feel compelled to go investigate. Madness, more mine. Glitter. Sword of darkness. Should open a boot store. But the elves can't be making them this for free, right? There's a town called that. What do you can open in the shop? That's a pretty long trip. Like it's, I'll let you know if I can tell you. It's a pretty long trip, but like it will be dangerous. I'll be worried the elves wouldn't make it, you know. Also, young lady is just 96% family. Hard wear more than material. Also, people are on the size of teacups. Irene, everyone is wearing mushroom for the collection. What's your story? Not much to tell. I will hitchhike to the festival 3 months ago. I stopped there and never got around to continue, you know, with like be happy family. It's nice. Aha, it locks it. Estimate topological standpoint unless you can, in this case. Epistemological standpoint. Don't see anything else. If you have any luck, use dirty pick on mushrooms. This recording from a foreign country and music. Differences. Great pastures animals. That skeleton woman. She was buried in plot 420 Abraham Nature Cemetery. 420. How puncher. Down. Let's go for this. After your bonus. Okay. Not enough okay. The hell? The snap to the skeletons for preventing the possibility. Unlimited banana. All is not well. It's a bad one. Okay, let's change this.